Listen up. To many of you are out here watching what everybody else is doing, checking their moves, comparing your journey to theirs when you should be locked in on you. You worried about their success, their grind, their results. But let me tell you something. The second you take your eyes off your path, you lose. You waste time, energy, and potential worrying about somebody else's blessings when you should be building your own. Today, I need you to do one thing. Focus on you. Forget the distractions. Forget the competition. Forget the noise. It's time to put in that work for your dreams, your goals, and your future. Because at the end of the day, success don't come from watching, it comes from working. So, are you ready to lock in? In today's world, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison. Social media, workplace competition, and even casual conversations can make you feel like you're in a race against others. But the truth is, the only person you should be competing with is yourself. When you focus on comparing your journey to someone else's, you rob yourself of energy, time, and confidence that could be invested in your own growth. The problem with comparison is that it's never fair. You might be comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. You see their success, but you don't see the years of hard work, the sacrifices, and the struggles they went through to get there. You only see the highlight reel, not the behind-the-scenes struggles. And when you measure yourself against that incomplete picture, it leads to frustration, self-doubt, and sometimes even giving up on your own path. Instead of looking at what others have achieved, shift your focus inward. Ask yourself, what do I need to do to become better than I was yesterday? That's the only comparison that matters. When you stop worrying about what others are doing, you free up mental space to concentrate on your own progress. You start setting goals based on your potential, not based on what someone else has accomplished. One of the biggest reasons people fail to reach their full potential is that they spend too much time watching others instead of working on themselves. They look at their friends, colleagues, or even strangers on social media and feel like they're behind. This mindset keeps them stuck. Instead of moving forward, they waste time wishing they had someone else's life, but wishing doesn't create success, work does. If you take all that energy and direct it towards self-improvement, you'll start to see real growth. Another danger of comparison is that it can make you feel like you're not enough. You see someone else achieving success, and instead of being inspired, you feel discouraged. You start questioning yourself. Why am I not there yet? What am I doing wrong? This negative self-talk can destroy your motivation. It makes you hesitate when you should be taking action. It makes you doubt yourself when you should be believing in your abilities. But the reality is, success is not a straight path, and everyone's timeline is different. Just because someone else is ahead of you doesn't mean you're failing. It just means your journey is unique. To break free from comparison, you have to develop self-awareness. You need to understand your strengths, weaknesses, and the path you want to take. The more you know about yourself, the less you'll feel the need to measure yourself against others. Instead of thinking, they're better than me, you'll start thinking, how can I improve? That's a powerful shift in mindset. Another key to focusing on yourself is gratitude. When you are constantly looking at what others have, you forget to appreciate what you have. Gratitude shifts your perspective. It reminds you of how far you've come and the progress you've made. When you focus on your own blessings, You stop feeling like you're lacking. You start feeling empowered to make the most of what you have. It's also important to set personal goals that have nothing to do with anyone else. Many people set goals based on what they see others achieving. They chase money, fame, or success just because someone else has it, not because it's what they truly want. But when you set goals based on your own passions and values, you stay motivated even when things get tough. Your success becomes about fulfilling your own purpose, not proving anything to anyone else. Discipline plays a huge role in breaking free from comparison. When you're disciplined, you don't have time to worry about what others are doing because you're too busy working on your own goals. You wake up every day focused on your own grind. You measure progress based on your own improvements, and, over time, that discipline turns into results. Surrounding yourself with the right people also helps. If you're constantly around people who are obsessed with competition and comparison, it's going to rub off on you. But if you surround yourself with people who are focused on self-growth, you'll be inspired to do the same. Find mentors, friends, and role models who encourage you to be your best self, not to compete with others. At the end of the day, the most successful people aren't the ones who spend their time worrying about others. They're the ones who stay in their lane, focus on their own journey, and keep pushing forward no matter what. If you want to reach your full potential, you have to block out the noise and focus on what truly matters: your own progress, your own goals, and your own success. Distractions are everywhere. In today's world, staying focused is one of the hardest things to do. Whether it's social media, negative people, unnecessary drama, or even your own self-doubt, distractions will always try to pull you away from your goals. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't talent or luck, it's the ability to stay locked in on the mission, no matter what's happening around them. One of the biggest distractions people face is the constant noise from social media and the internet. Every time you pick up your phone, there's something new: someone else's success story, another trending topic, another viral moment pulling your attention in a different direction. It's easy to get caught up in scrolling, comparing, and losing valuable time that could be spent working on your own goals. Social media makes you feel like you need to be everywhere, doing everything, and keeping up with everyone. But the truth is, success doesn't come from knowing what everyone else is doing. It comes from putting in the work behind the scenes, when no one is watching. Negative people are another major distraction. Some people will try to pull you into their problems, their drama, or their negativity simply because they don't want to see you win. They might not even do it intentionally, but their energy can drain you. They'll tell you your dreams are too big, that you should be realistic, or that you're wasting your time. If you let these voices get into your head, they'll make you question yourself. They'll slow you down. That's why it's so important to surround yourself with people who push you forward instead of holding you back. If someone isn't helping you grow, they don't deserve a front row seat in your life. Another distraction that people don't talk about enough is self-doubt. Sometimes, the biggest thing holding you back and something external, it's your own mindset. You start questioning yourself. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if this doesn't work out? These thoughts creep in and keep you from taking action. The longer you sit in doubt, the more opportunities you miss. The key is to recognize that self-doubt is just another distraction. It's a way your mind tries to keep you in your comfort zone, but nothing great ever happens in the comfort zone. Growth requires pushing past those doubts and taking action, even when you don't feel ready. Time management is another crucial factor in eliminating distractions. A lot of people say they don't have time to chase their dreams, but the reality is they're just spending their time on the wrong things. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. It's how you use them that makes the difference. Are you spending hours watching TV, scrolling on your phone, or engaging in meaningless conversations? Or are you using that time to invest in yourself, build your skills, and move closer to your goals? The most successful people are the ones who guard their time like it's their most valuable asset, because it is. Once time is gone, you can't get it back. Procrastination is another hidden distraction. It disguises itself as "I'll do it later" or "I'll start tomorrow." But later turns into weeks, months, and sometimes even years. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to start. The best way to fight procrastination is to take action immediately. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, because it will never come. Start now, even if it's small. Momentum builds when you take that first step, and the more you do, the easier it becomes to stay focused. Another thing that keeps people distracted is trying to do too much at once. Some people spread themselves too thin, trying to chase too many things at the same time. They start one thing, then jump to another, and another, without ever fully committing. This leads to burnout and lack of progress. The key is to pick a goal, lock in on it, and give it everything you've got. Master one thing before moving on to the next. Focus creates power. When all your energy is directed toward one goal, you move faster and accomplish more. Your environment plays a huge role in eliminating distractions. If you're in a space that's full of noise, clutter, or negativity, it's hard to stay focused. Create an environment that supports your success, whether it's a quiet workspace, a structured schedule, or simply cutting out unnecessary distractions. Setting up your environment for success makes a huge difference. Mental discipline is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who don't. Training your mind to stay focused takes practice, but it's necessary. You have to be intentional about what you let into your mind, what you focus on, and what you give your energy to. Every day, you have a choice. Either you let distractions control you, or you take control of your focus. Investing in yourself is the most valuable decision you can make. Too often, people spend their time, energy, and resources on things that don't bring them closer to their goals. They focus on material possessions, temporary pleasures, and external validation, but they neglect the one thing that determines their success: personal growth. If you want to elevate your life, you have to make a conscious effort to improve yourself every single day. One of the most important ways to invest in yourself is through education. This doesn't necessarily mean formal schooling. It means continuously seeking knowledge that helps you grow. Read books, take courses, listen to podcasts, attend seminars, and learn from people who are already where you want to be. The most successful individuals never stop learning. They understand that knowledge is power, and that the more they know, the more opportunities they create for themselves. Growth doesn't happen by accident, it happens by intention. If you want to get better, you have to actively seek out information that challenges you, expands your thinking, and pushes you forward. Another key area of self-investment is skill development. No matter what industry or career path you're in, improving your skills will always give you an advantage. The world is constantly evolving, and if you're not improving, you're falling behind. Identify the skills that will help you reach your goals and commit to mastering them. If you want to be a great speaker, practice speaking. If you want to be an entrepreneur, learn business strategies. If you want to be an artist, refine your craft every day. Whatever it is you want to achieve, put in the work to become the best at it. Your skills are your greatest asset, and the more valuable you become, the more success you will attract. Your mindset is another crucial part of self-investment. Many people fail not because they lack talent or opportunities, but because they have a mindset that holds them back. Negative self-talk, fear of failure, and limiting beliefs can stop you from reaching your full potential. You have to reprogram your mind for success. This means practicing self-discipline, building confidence, and developing a mindset that embraces challenges instead of running from them. You have to believe that you are capable of greatness, and then back that belief up with action. Every time you push yourself beyond your comfort zone, you're making an investment in your future. Your health is also a critical part of self-investment. Too many people neglect their physical and mental well-being while chasing success, not realizing that their body and mind are the foundation of everything they do. You can't perform at your highest level if you're constantly tired, stressed, or unhealthy. Taking care of yourself means eating right, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, and managing stress. When you feel good physically, you perform better in every area of your life. Your energy, focus, and productivity increase, allowing you to operate at your best. Your time is one of the most valuable things you have, and how you spend it determines your future. Too many people waste time on meaningless activities that don't contribute to their growth. They spend hours on social media, watching TV, or engaging in gossip, while their dreams sit on the back burner. If you truly want to invest in yourself, you have to be intentional with your time. Every hour should be spent on something that adds value to your life, whether it's learning, working towards a goal, improving a skill, or taking care of yourself. Time is the one thing you can never get back, so use it wisely. Surrounding yourself with the right people, another way to invest in yourself. The people you spend the most time with influence your mindset, habits, and level of success. If you're surrounded by negative, unmotivated individuals, their energy will rub off on you. But if you're around ambitious, disciplined, and growth-minded people, they will push you to become better. Seek out mentors, coaches, and friends who inspire you to level up. Learn from those who have already achieved what you want, and cut ties with anyone who holds you back. Your environment plays a huge role in your success, and making sure you're surrounded by the right influences is a major investment in your future. Another way to invest in yourself is by taking action. Too many people consume information without ever applying it. They read books, attend seminars, and watch motivational videos, but they never take the next step. Knowledge without action is useless. If you want to grow, you have to put what you learn into practice. Take risks, make mistakes, and learn from the experience. Every action you take brings you closer to success, while inaction keeps you stuck in the same place. Discipline is the bridge between goals and success. It is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Many people have talent, intelligence, and ambition, but without discipline, they never reach their full potential. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It is about staying committed to your goals, regardless of distractions, obstacles, or temporary setbacks. When you develop discipline, you take control of your future instead of letting circumstances dictate your progress. One of the most important aspects of discipline is consistency. Success is not about working hard for a day or a week and then stopping. It's about showing up every single day, whether you feel motivated or not. Motivation is temporary, it comes and goes. But discipline is what keeps you moving forward. When motivation fades, the most successful people in any field are not necessarily the most talented. They are the most consistent. They put in the work every day, even when no one is watching. They understand that greatness is built over time, through small, disciplined actions that add up to massive results. Discipline requires a strong mindset. Your mind will try to trick you into taking the easy way out. It will tell you to hit the snooze button instead of waking up early to work on your goals. It will convince you to skip a workout, take a break from your business, or procrastinate on something important. The key is to recognize these thoughts and override them with action. Successful people don't negotiate with themselves when it comes to their goals. They don't allow excuses to control their actions. They make a decision, commit to it, and follow through no matter what. Time management is a crucial part of discipline. Many people say they don't have enough time to pursue their goals. But the truth is, they are not managing their time effectively. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. It's how you use them that makes the difference. People who lack discipline waste hours on distractions like social media, TV, or meaningless conversations, while disciplined individuals prioritize their time. They set schedules, create routines, and make sure that every hour is spent moving them closer to their goals. If you want to develop discipline, you have to take control of your time and be intentional about how you use it. Self-discipline also means sacrificing short-term pleasure for long-term success. Many people struggle because they want instant gratification. They want results without putting in the effort. They want to succeed without making sacrifices. But real success requires discipline in choosing what's best for the future over what feels good in the moment. It means saying no to distractions, unhealthy habits, and anything that takes you away from your goals. It means putting in extra work, even when it's uncomfortable. The people who reach the highest levels of success are the ones who are willing to endure discomfort, knowing that the rewards will come later. Discipline is not something you are born with. It is something you develop through repetition. The more you practice discipline, the stronger it becomes. Just like a muscle, it grows with consistent use. This means starting small, setting daily goals, and following through with them. It could be waking up early, sticking to a workout plan, reading every day, or dedicating a set amount of time to your craft. The more you build these habits, the easier discipline becomes. Eventually, it turns into a lifestyle where doing the right things becomes automatic. One of the biggest challenges with discipline is overcoming failure. Many people give up on their goals because they face setbacks. They miss a day, make a mistake, or fall into old habits, and instead of getting back on track, they quit. But discipline is not about being perfect, it's about persistence. Failure is a part of the process, and those who succeed are the ones who keep going despite setbacks. Every time you fall, you have a choice: stay down or get back up. The disciplined person chooses to get back up, learn from the mistake, and move forward stronger than before. Surrounding yourself with the right environment can make discipline easier. If you are around people who are lazy, unmotivated, or constantly making excuses, it will be harder for you to stay disciplined. But if you surround yourself with people who are driven, focused, and committed to growth, their energy will push you to stay on track. Your environment shapes your habits, so make sure you are in a space that supports your goals. This could mean joining a group of like-minded individuals, finding a mentor, or simply eliminating distractions from your daily routine. Success is a personal journey, and comparing yourself to others is one of the biggest traps you can fall into. Too many people waste time looking at what others have, what others are doing, and how far others have gone, instead of focusing on their own path. When you constantly compare yourself to others, you take your eyes off your own progress and start doubting your abilities. You begin to feel like you're not doing enough, not moving fast enough, or not good enough. But the truth is, success is not a race, and the only person you should be competing with is the person you were yesterday. One of the biggest problems with comparison is that it is never fair. You only see a small part of someone else's life there, achievements, their highlights, their best moments, but you don't see their struggles, failures, or the hard work they put in behind the scenes. Social media makes this even worse because people only show their successes, never their struggles. You might see someone buying a new car, getting a promotion, or living what looks like a perfect life, and you start feeling like you're behind. But what you don't see are the sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the failures, and the years of hard work it took for them to get there. Comparing your real life to someone else's highlight reel is not only unfair, but it's also self-destructive. Every person has a different journey, different circumstances, and different timing. Some people achieve success early, while others take longer to get there. Just because someone else is ahead of you right now doesn't mean they will stay ahead forever. And just because you haven't reached your goal yet doesn't mean you won't get there. Everyone moves at their own pace. The key is to focus on your own progress and keep improving. If you are better today than you were yesterday, you are already winning. Another problem with comparison is that it can lead to jealousy and resentment. When you constantly look at what others have, it's easy to feel bitter about your own situation. You might start asking, why them and not me? You might start feeling like life is unfair, like you're not lucky, or like you're always falling behind. But success is not about luck, it's about hard work, consistency, and discipline. Instead of wasting time being jealous, use that energy to focus on your own growth. Instead of envying someone else's success, let it inspire you. If they can do it, so can you. Let their achievements be proof that success is possible, not a reason to feel discouraged. The most successful people don't compare themselves to others. They focus on their own journey, set their own goals, and measure success based on their own progress. They don't get distracted by what other people are doing because they know that the only thing that matters is their own effort and growth. The moment you stop worrying about others and start focusing on yourself, everything changes. You start moving with purpose, making progress, and achieving things that once seemed impossible. Self-comparison can also be dangerous because it creates unnecessary pressure. When you constantly measure yourself against others, you start feeling like you have to prove something. You start making decisions based on what looks good instead of what actually matters. You start chasing things that don't make you happy just because you think that's what success looks like. But real success is about fulfillment, not just appearances. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, not trying to be better than someone else. One of the best ways to stop comparing yourself to others is to practice gratitude. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus on what you do have. Instead of looking at how far someone else has gone, look at how far you've come. Take time to appreciate your own journey, your own progress, and the things that make you unique. Gratitude shifts your mindset from lack to abundance. It reminds you that you are already blessed, already capable, and already on your way to success. Another way to break free from comparison is to set personal goals that have nothing to do with anyone else. When your goals are based on your own desires, your own growth, and your own definition of success, you stop worrying about what others are doing. You stay in your own lane and focus on your own race. The only person you should be competing with is yourself. Every day, aim to be a little better, a little stronger, and a little wiser than you were the day before.